Welcome to World Cup Cricket Classics. Today we're bringing you the 2003 World Cup group stage match between Australia and Pakistan from the Wanderers in Johannesburg. This was both sides' first appearance in the tournament and a repeat of the 1999 final. Australia were the tournament favourites but were thrown into turmoil on the morning of the game as Shane Warne announced that he would be returning home to face drugs charges. Brad Hogg was called up to replace him. Pakistan could boast a potent pace attack of Wasim Akram, Waqar Younis and Shoaib Akhtar. That attack had first use of the ball as Pakistan won the toss and chose to field.
Well, great shot, through extra cover for 4. That has got Matthew Hayden stamped all over it. He's so aggressive. It was relatively well pitched up and he had no hesitation going for the drive. Oh, he's in the air, it's up there, will it be caught? Yes, it's going to be caught. Oh, it's beautifully taken. The captain of Pakistan, Waqar Younis, has made the first impression, first blood to Pakistan. Well, what a wicket that is. That is unbelievable stuff. Gilchrist, such a dangerous batsman, caught out at mid-on for only 1.
Huge strike for Pakistan. They've got rid of Adam Gilchrist, courtesy Wasim Akram. Squared him up a little and a beautiful catch taken by the captain. Had to run back. Always a difficult proper top edge. This is how it was done by Wasim Akram. On that leg stump line, really you had to play it through the onside, but I guess a little too early in closing the face of the bat. And look at Waqar Younis. He had to steady himself, looking at the ball and making sure that he gets that important one.
Well, have a look at that, just hovered around. Boy, it was a good catch over his shoulder. That's not easy. Waqar with his eye on the ball, and boy, that's first blood to Pakistan. Not a good shot from Gilchrist, trying to play it too square. A little bit of bounce there, and that's what confused him. Look at the reaction of the captain of Pakistan, Waqar. I think he knows how important that wicket was. Oh, he's hit it down the ground. That's in the air as well. It's going a little further than the last one did, bouncing away down towards the boundary, and into the rope it goes. So for the first time, Matthew Hayden getting stuck in, deciding to go the aerial route straight over the top of mid-on.
Enough is enough as far as Matthew Hayden is concerned. He's going to take the charge to the bowler here. Lovely shot. Just playing it through the line. Could have been a little risky, but he was watching the ball very closely and knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. Nice clean blow.
Could be out. Not quite, and Hayden didn't get it quite as he wanted it either. Just miscued a bit. For a moment it looked as though it was going within the reach of the man at long leg, Saqlain Mushtaq, the off spinner down there.
Well, Hayden's ability to weather this storm with attack has been excellent. A little bit top edgish, but well and truly away from the legal fine leg. It's a man outside the rope, just on the way to relay a message to that fine leg. Akhtar gone for 4. The pace is on, but Australia going all right. 5 and over.
In the air, but safe. Now, this is a test of the outfield, which looks absolutely brilliant. I don't think there's anything wrong with the outfield. Just a question of Hayden not quite timing it as he wished. Oh, it's in trouble. Well, he did a bit of circling around there, a straight run at it. And that might have been a real chance. Abdur Razak picked it up early.
Well, it's a shot Matthew Hayden's been trying. He hasn't been middled it yet. This time, a little fortunate. Razak didn't pick it up early. Flip off the hip.
It sounded clunky, as though there was a bit of bat in it. Also looked as though it might have missed leg. 2 possibilities.
Quick question of Asoka De Silva, the umpire. Former player, now at the top level of umpiring. Matthew Hayden fell across the offside. It looked leg side from here. Let's see what the tram lines will tell us. Pitches outside leg stump. Looks like it straightens as well. It's missing leg as well.
On to the stumps. Wasn't the best ball. Wasn't enough grounded ball, but it's given him his second wicket. 52 for 2, and Hayden had laid his ears back on that to thrash it away through the offside. Second wicket down.
The Australians have wanted to play shots, and this time again, the luck going with Pakistan. Plenty of inside edges, don't go onto the stumps. Hayden plays a regulation cut shot. Akram gets the luck this time. It's onto the stumps. The Hayden head goes back. The Akram wings go out. Hayden gone for 27, 2 for 52.
Australia in turmoil, 52 for 3. First ball, Martin has played down. It's bounced back onto his stumps. And Ricky Ponting, the captain, a lone figure at the non-striker's end.
Perfect length, perfect line. It looked like it hurried on to Damien Martin. You've got to be sharp. First ball against Wasim Akram, otherwise this could happen. His bat's late, the angle's there to provide a nice little runway back onto the stumps. A hat-trick, 3 for 52, coming up.
And that's a good way to get off the mark. Beat the hat-trick and then a delightful boundary from admittedly a full toss, but that won't worry Jimmy Ma too much. The relief will be the thing. It might just have been a fingertip, but it's turned out to be 4.
Yunus Khan did everything to hang up there as long as possible. Ponting still continuing to play his shots. Slices it over Yunus Khan. Good hang time, but no result.
Didn't quite get it off the full meat of the bat. And the slope towards the fence did the trick there. They were overhauling it. And then all of a sudden it got away from them. That's nicely placed. They brought the man up from deep fine leg, put him inside the circle, and that was neatly done by Ricky Ponting. He just rolled his wrists and knew exactly where it was going.
Drifting onto leg stump again, the Pakistan bowling attack.
Straight away, Ricky Ponting says, thank you. No warm-up deliveries in the World Cup. You bowl something on or about leg stump, you get put away.
It's going to be a very important passage of the play. Second string bowlers, and both these Australian batsmen, they're looking very positive, especially Ricky Ponting. He's looking to attack the Pakistani bowlers.
That's nicely timed as well from Ricky Ponting. It was nothing more than a back foot push just in front of point, and he's timed it well enough that it's gone to the boundary.
Very good track for batting here at Wanderers.
Oh, great shot. That's just about Ricky Ponting's best shot so far in this innings. His last 6 scoring shots have been boundaries, but this one is the pick of them.
Arrogance written all over this. No respect for the bowler. Hitting the ball on the up and placing it beautifully away from the cover fieldsman.
He's got him. Well, Jimmy Ma's followed that one. And Waqar Yunus has got wicket number 4. And look at the Pakistanis. They're all delighted, straight in a huddle. That's what they're out here to do. They're not worried about run rates. They're worried about taking wickets.
Pakistani captain joins the party. A lot of deviation off the seam.
And Jamie Marr kept on chasing that one. Roll of finger, playing away from the body, edging it straight to the wicketkeeper. Huge wicket for the Pakistani team. Jamie Marr perishes after scoring 9 runs. Australia 86 for 4.
There's a lot of Ricky Ponting in this shot. Picks up the line of the delivery early and then just goes with it. Once again, Waqar Younis on the thigh pads of the Australian right-handers.
It's a half-century for Ricky Ponting. He's on the way, 26 overs gone, 133 for 4.
That was hit like a rocket. Great hit from Andrew Simons. Good way to get after Shahid Afridi, because that ball is not going to turn a great deal. Was in the slot.
And he's gone. A wide ball. Ponting couldn't let it go. Just slashed at it, and it was nicely taken. Taufik Umar, the man taking the catch, and that is the big breakthrough for Pakistan.
Well, Waqar had summoned Shoaib Akhtar to get him the breakthrough. It was wide delivery, almost hitting the toe end of the bat. Ball flying straight to Taufik Umar. And that ball was really travelling because Shoaib Akhtar had packed a punch. Ricky Ponting departs after playing a good knock of 53. It's 146 for 5. That's beautifully placed. Andrew Simons will get a boundary. He was looking for that gap. And Shahid Afridi will not be impressed. Just a little short and wide this time.
And that's a very good stroke. And I was talking about Andrew Simons' teammates being in his ear.
But here, he started off with a leg spinner. He bowled quite a few off spinners. The first one has been hit beautifully into the gap for 4 runs. He's looking dangerous, Andrew Simons.
Well, he's confused me because I thought he bowled off spinners, but that was a leg spinner, no doubt about that, and it got what it deserved.
As the single has been scored, normally you see in a one-day game, after 35 overs, most of the teams, top teams in the world, they manage to score 160 if they're going great guns. Especially with the fact, having lost 4 wickets, they have done very well. 200 runs in just over 35 overs. Once again, Andrew Simons has been offered a lot of room and a half volley. Easy pickings, just leaning into the stroke.
Oh, he should be out. Well, there's a nod from the umpire. He's not even calling for the third umpire. The finger goes straight up. Well, Brad Hogg seemed to be a little bit late to respond to that call from Andrew Simons. He was hit straight to the man behind point, and in the end even the dive didn't help him.
Like you said, he was late to react, but it was good effort from Younis Khan behind point. He anticipated that stroke quite nicely and then fled a throw, and Brad Hogg finding himself well short. He's on the way back. Australia losing their 6th wicket for the score of 216. He's been hitting the ball beautifully into the gaps. No chance for the captain of the Pakistani team to stop that one.
Afridi continue. Oh, well played. Very delicate leg glance, and it's going to go all the way to the boundary for 4. Well, there we are. That gives you some idea of the talent of Harvey. Beautifully played.
Knew exactly where Shoaib Akhtar was. Younis Khan drifting down the leg side just a little, not a great deal, and a beautiful leg glance.
There's a pull shot. There's a man on the boundary. No, it's 4. Oh, beautifully played. Beautiful pull shot. Short, and he's given Shoaib some treatment and a little verbal as well. It's 260 for 6. Oh, beautifully played. That's the elegant shot. Well, an opportunity for Harvey too, and Wazim is not enjoying this. There's no doubt about that. It's written all over his face, and he's having a go at one or two of his mates out there. This is frustrating.
50-run partnership. Well, this was a lovely placement. Good thinking on part of Ian Harvey. Slow one from Wasim Akram.
Slower delivery. It's in the air. This is going to be out. Caught him mid off. Yes, nicely taken. Well, he hit that pretty well. It was unfortunate. It was a very good catch. Wakar has done it again. He took the catch that dismissed Gilchrist, and this one just as important because Harvey was looking dangerous too.
This was a slow delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. It was a half-hearted attempt at that slot from Ian Harvey. And Waqar Younis had positioned himself really well. Not at the boundary line, it was halfway through. And all that was struck nicely, but you see that swing of the bat really culminating, not really going through. And a very good catch by Waqar Younis. Had to push himself back. Australia 2-7, 2 boundaries.
Oh dear. Oh dear, no ball signal. An apology from Waqar to the bowler. That one obviously slipped. And so did the Australian batsman, or one of them anyhow. So they only ended up with 2, although there was a definite 3. Have a look at this. This must have slipped out of his hand. Or was he trying to bowl a slow one? No, it slipped.
Yes, it slipped, and apology from Waqar Younis straight away. But once again, extra runs conceded. Didn't rattle the batsman. Skimmer. Weight on the back foot and then middling it beautifully away from Johanna all the way. Great hit. Still has the power really to clear the boundary rope. He's batting on 132.
Next to the wall. That's gone up miles. Who's going to catch this? It's yours, I'd be saying out there. Oh, he's got him. Oh, he's got him. Inzamam al-Haq. Perhaps it's going to be his day. That was very, very high. Inzi came in, said it's mine, no trouble at all, and he took a beauty.
Really had to wait a long time in Zaman there, but in the end he made sure that he got it safely. A real slog from Britley. Didn't get the elevation that he wanted. It was a skyer who went high in the air, and Inzamam al-Haq from deep back with square leg had to come in, steady himself, and nice safe pair of hands. 292 for 8.
This is over number 49. Oh, and I tell you what, they're not happy. There's an argument going on out there. Oh, and he would have been run out. He would have been run out. I think what's happened here is that Simons had said to Waqar, you better pull your head in, mate, because we can't have too many of these beamers. We had one. And have a look at the umpire here. He's absolutely not accepting it. Now, obviously, one has to give the benefit of the doubt to the bowler in so much as it's pretty sticky stuff out there. It's hard. But he's let that one go. And Simons has come down the wicket at him. And he's not the sort of bloke you'd want to come down the wicket at you, because you can see the way he hits the thing. He packs a punch. There we go again. That is an absolute vicious beamer right at his head. Watch Simons here. Doesn't go back to his crease. He then goes straight across. Now, what have they done? They've pulled him out of the attack. The captain has been taken out of the attack. Simons walks down there. The ball is rolled up past the stumps. The crowd is booing at the moment. This is sensational stuff. It looks as if he's been ripped out of the attack. Warned him on the first one and pulled him out of the attack when he bowled another one.
Yes, the umpire thought that it was another beamer, and you're only allowed to bowl one. So Waqar Younis really had to listen to the umpire there.
Well, he's whacked that one. That's Gillespie getting onto it. Gillespie joining the party. Wazim is taking a bit of stick here. His figures, unfortunately, have gone south. This is his 10th now, and they've taken him for 62.
Wide full toss. Even Jason Gillespie didn't have a problem with that line and length. high full toss, and all he had to do was to slice it.
Gillespie having a swing at everything. He's hit that one pretty well. They'll get one. Simons will say that'll do. Right. Can he finish this innings now with a 6? Well, Wasim will be trying to bowl a York.
At 86 for 4, Pakistan would have been by far the happier side. But Andrew Simons' innings was something of brutal beauty. 143 from 125 balls. He played a lone hand and took Australia to 310 for 8 from their 50 overs. So could the Pakistani batsman respond? Find out next.
It's in the air, right through. Oh, it was only a clumsy attempt there from Jimmy Maher, I think, at mid-on. It was hit fairly powerfully towards mid-on, but I think Jason Gillespie and the Australian captain wouldn't be all that happy with Jimmy Maher on that occasion.
Good delivery. In swinger into middle, and Jimmy Maher very casually with the left hand chaperones it to the rope, right out of the middle of the bat. Brilliant shot.
Oh, there's a noise there, and he walks. He doesn't even look at David Shepherd. Shade Afridi. Perfect outswinger from Jason Gillespie, and that's Jason Gillespie's first World Cup wicket.
We've seen him beat the bat once or twice already, especially Afridi. His feet get planted at the crease because of the good length. Gillespie pitches the ball. Good seam, a little because of the good length. Gillespie pitches the ball.
Towards mid-on, but I think Jason Gillespie and the Australian captain wouldn't be all that happy with Jimmy Maher on that occasion.
Good delivery. In swinger into middle, and Jimmy Maher very casually with the left hand chaperones it to the rope, right out of the middle of the bat. Brilliant shot.
Oh, there's a noise there, and he walks. He doesn't even look at David Shepherd. Shade Afridi. Perfect outswinger from Jason Gillespie, and that's Jason Gillespie's first World Cup wicket.
We've seen him beat the bat once or twice already, especially Afridi. His feet get planted at the crease because of the good length. Gillespie pitches the ball. Good seam, a little bit of shape away from the right hand, and a beautiful edge to any wicket keeper, but Adam Gilchrist certainly will accept it. Big wicket, 1 for 9.
Oh, nice shot. It may not quite go to the boundary. Jimmy Maher will track it down and just keep it off the rope with the help of Brad Hogg. It's a nice shot from Malahi though. Confidence boosting shot. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Malahi. That's where he likes them. He likes them just short of a length, and that was played beautifully. There's nothing more than a short arm jab through mid-wicket.
Talk about form. Put the Gillespie through covers for 4 last over, now this one. Easy as you like, McGrath.
And that ball travelled very quickly to the ground, to the boundary ropes.
Oh, and straight away through to the keeper, and they're asking the question. I don't think that the umpire can give that. However, I've got to tell you that there was definitely a double noise. Very hard to tell. I think that he hit the ground and the ball hit the bat. In fact, my guess would be out, but let's have a look.
I thought the bat hit the turf and no contact was made with the ball. And there you see a little late in negotiating that full length from Britley. Well read by the umpire.
He's got good eyes, mate. I thought there was a double noise, but there's no way he could ever give that. Lee again. Oh, there's a short ball. It's in the air. It's out. He's struck. This is the second wicket. That's it. Brett Lee is struck straight away. Boy, he's some bowler. He's having a wonderful time as well at the moment. He's bowling superbly, not just fast. He's bowling straight and he's testing batsmen, and it hasn't taken him long to get into the action in this World Cup.
Well, Tawfiq Umar clearly surprised with the extra bit of pace and bounce that was generated by Brett Lee. Shot one, and the left-hander in no position, as we'll see now, to play that pull shot. Late, very late. Scarred in the air, and a nice easy catch. Brad Hogg took it, and Tawfiq Umar is back in the pavilion for 21, 38 for 2.
Well, Inzamam ul Haq going after Glenn McGrath, slicing the ball over point area for 4 runs. That's his first boundary.
Well, this is the sort of thing you do when you're not cracking it all that well. You just fling the bat, and it just gives you that little bit of confidence. Mightn't have come off the middle, but it's still 4 runs. And that is McGrath at his very best. Whacked away for 4, and then he's produced a leg cutter that has drawn Inzamam into the stroke. That is brilliant bowling.
That's a great reply from the great bowler. After having been hit for a boundary, produced a gem of a delivery. Just back of the length, moving away enough to catch the edge of the bat. Simple catch for Adam Gilchrist. Wicket number 3. Inzamam is on his way back after scoring 6. Pakistan in trouble, 49 for 3.
Well, it'll be 4 runs, but slightly edgy. 53 for 3, 15 overs gone. It's a fierce stroke. Mounted Gully just had time to whip around to see it going over the boundary rope. Might have taken him with it if it had been a bit straighter.
When you're looking to flash hard, and that's what Salim Elahi did. Really went after that ball. Slicing the ball off the face of the bat.
Turning needed. That's a fine shot. Right, 2 great boundaries in this over.
That was the best. Much more control on that occasion from Yusuf Yohana. Hitting the ball on the bounce, standing tall and delivering. Beautiful to watch, Yusuf Yohana, when he gets going. Full face of the bat. Balance was good.
Shot. Yusuf Yohana is a very, very talented player and is extremely strong off his pads.
That's where the players from the subcontinent are so strong. Timing personified by Yusuf Yohana. Ill-directed delivery, and Yusuf Yohana was equal to the task. This is a very crucial juncture of the game, and that's why he's keeping Glenn McGrath on. Bit of stutter out there in the middle. Very lucky for Salim Elahi, the ball didn't hit the stumps. Otherwise, it would have been very close.
He might even have been luckier than we thought. But I'm not sure he kept full control of the bat. Now there's the throw. Oh no, he's okay, he's in there. He didn't let it go until he saw that he was quite safe. But there would have been a moment of panic.
What a shot that was. Against one of the best bowler in the world. Showing no respect, Salim Elahi. Backing away, hitting the ball with the flat bat. And the ball was travelling with some velocity.
McGrath very sensibly managed to keep his head out of the road. I'm not quite sure what he was doing with his arms, but it was nothing all that elegant. Magnificent stroke. Direct hit, and there might have been a lot of angst in the Pakistan dressing room. It's 81 for 3.
Ian Harvey got into the attack and straight away creating a chance for his team. It's been taken. And Salim Elahi is on the way back. Big breakthrough.
First ball in a World Cup for the man they call the Freak in Victoria. He bowls his slower ball. The batsman was through with the stroke before he realised it was the change of pace. He wouldn't know what the change of pace was because that's his first ball. But he is normally quicker than that, and it was beautifully disguised by Harvey. It's 81 for 4.
Except a sweep shot, which that one has been played absolutely immaculately. It's often in this day and age you'll see batsmen who get into trouble resorting to the shot.
And because of the confidence of this shot, that short fine leg that's there is now being pushed back on the boundary.
In the air, and he's got him. No, he hasn't, just short. Boy, that looked as if it was going all the way. Did it pop out? We're just behind him here. It looked as if it was going straight to him, and I think that it might have gone in and out.
He goes down onto his knees, he's sliding, it does. He hits high on his left hand and out.
Oh, nice, Hoggy.
They try one thing down the ground, Hogg gets the desired result, McGrath can't follow up.
Yes, well, he doesn't often drop him. In fact, just recently, he's pulled off some miracles. Pakistan registering their 100 runs. Much to the delight of some of their supporters here. They've got a long way to go yet. Away in the air on the onside, and it's going to be caught. It's brilliantly caught. That is absolutely outstanding. He is having the match of his life. Andrew Simons has dived full length to his left, and he's taken a magic catch.
Harvey's at it again, and don't they love it? Slower ball, the batsman gets through. He shot a little earlier than wanted, and he gets it in the middle, which means it carries to the dangerous man of Simons. He runs 15, 20 metres. He's stiff as a board from the innings he played, and then he leaves the ground. Horizontal, two hands, as safe as you like. Give it up, Pakistan, he says. You're gone. 5 for 103.
Oh, he's broken his bat, or it's out of his hand, he'll be out. Well, that's an extraordinary dismissal. Yunus Khan got a nice, big, juicy, full toss from Brad Hogg. It should have been smashed down, or probably to Pretoria. He ended up hitting it straight up in the air, and Brad Hogg's got his first World Cup wicket.
Well, that just sums about the day for Pakistan. Nothing has gone their way. A high full toss missed by Yunus Khan. The bat is off. The ball is in the air. And it was taken very easily by Ricky Ponting. Somebody handled him back the bat. Yunus Khan gone for 19, 125 for 6.
Make sure you're back on. Hey, yeah.
Brad Hogg. And that's 4. One of the few times that Brad Hogg is overpitched, and about the first time he's been punished for it.
Abdul Razak on this occasion finding the placement to a nicety, because he really had to place the ball to get runs through the offside. Nice shot.
Well, that's 4. It's nice and fine. Ian Harvey just drifting onto the pads of Abdul Razak and pays the penalty.
Yes, good opportunity for Abdul Razak to get some runs, to get into some kind of form. Down the leg side, and all it required was a neat tickle away from the fielder. Fine leg.
Here's Hogg, and he's got him. straight back to Bradley Hogg. Very simple caught and bowled dismissal. Bradley Hogg picks up his second wicket. And really, it's been one of those games for Pakistan. Things certainly haven't gone right. Almost from the time they won the toss and sent Australia in, they had them in trouble early. Now they've got to chase a big total and play their shots. Abdul Razak looking to get on with it. Not quite to the pitch of the ball. Deceived in the air by Bradley Hogg, and a very comfortable catch back to the left arm spinner. He now has 2 wickets. 2 for 28 to Bradley Hogg. Pakistan slump. 147 for 7.
On that occasion, Wasim Akram taking his life in the hands, getting the inside edge, and he's off the mark with the boundary.
Well, that's what's needed. Wasim Akram is a renowned hitter. Very good batsman, not just a hitter. And that was the wrong one. That's why it squirted away off the inside edge down to deep fine leg. Nicely picked up. Just short of the boundary rope. That'll be signal 4, but umpire Shepherd has the sun in his eyes there. He's got a circuit of silver, the other umpire, just giving him a very quiet signal that it pitched just inside the rope.
Nicely crafted stroke from Rashid Latif, moving outside the line of the delivery in order to place the ball in between mid-wicket and mid-on.
Well, the man out at deep point hasn't sighted it. Well, I'd say that's probably 4. I don't think Hayden touched the rope, but I've got a... Well, they'll pick up an extra one there for an overthrow. Now this is on the bounce. It's been signalled a 6. Right, well, Hayden's well over the boundary line, so the ball, according to the third umpire, has landed just over the rope. Not too many worries about that one. No need even for half a replay.
Looked like Rashid Latif knew that it's going to be a full toss. He was in a perfect position to hit the ball over mid-wicket. Look at that. Great stroke from Rashid Latif. 2 in a row.
He's got that away off the edge, and it's racing away towards the boundary. Wasim Akram will come back for a 3rd, and there's just... I won't say there's panic out there in the Australians at the moment, but they're under pressure suddenly from Wasim Akram and Rashid Latif. Don't bother looking for that. There's 20 seats back in the bleachers.
Mighty blow from Wasim Akram. The ball arriving in the right area, in the radar. And Wasim Akram just freeing his arms, getting the elevation right, and the ball has gone a long way back.
That's 4. It was needed. It'd have been a quietish over, but 6 off it now, 187 for 7. That's 4. The shouts were there. That was the top spinner. So 7 from this over so far. There's plenty of laughter out there at the moment because Wasim Akram got an inside edge. However, 7 from 2 balls. That is a biggie. That has gone right into the back seats of the eastern stand here at the Bull Ring. Game on.
Third six from the bat of Rashid Latif, and the best of the lot.
One down. Brad Hogg has done it right at the very end with the last ball of his 10th over. Partnership is broken, but what an exciting stand between Wasim Akram and Rashid Latif.
When you have to take too many chances in your innings, especially 2 or 3 chances in an over, that's what can happen to you. Sweet revenge from the bowler, showing Rashid Latif the way to the pavilion. He's on the way back after scoring 33 runs. Pakistan 201 for 8.
It's a wonderful shot. It's a full toss. It's still very sensibly played. He didn't try to hit it too hard, timed it beautifully and placed it superbly.
Created a bit of room for himself and then getting underneath the ball in order to get the elevation right.
Down the ground and the hand and the foot, unable to pull it in. The third rebound, Ian Harvey knows it. That would have been an absolute gem.
Well, would have been a great catch. Great reaction from Ian Harvey. That ball was struck extremely hard by Waqar Younis. Had to change his direction. Always difficult for a medium pacer or for a fast bowler to really change your direction. The follow-through was taking him away from the direction of the ball. Very good attempt.
Gives himself room, smashes over cover, but it doesn't get over cover. It only gets over Ricky Ponting's head and into his 2 hands. That's the wicket they've been trying to get. A miss hit to the hands of a fielder.
Well, Wasim clearly disappointed with this one. Missing out on a juicy full toss. He was looking for that room through the offside to maneuver the ball away from the fielder over his head. Ricky Ponting, a very good catch. Anticipated that drive really well. Sharp reflexes. Gets rid of Akram for 33. 2-2-3 for 9.
That's hit the thigh pad. The thing I find with Pakistan too, their career averages are better than that, a lot of them. Yusuf Yohana's about on par now. There's a run-out chance. They're all over the place, the Australians. Akdal's got 3 at the moment. Will he turn for 4? He does. There's a 4. Regulation. Probably leg buys, it was. The Australians, there's 4 or 5 of them that have been involved in that piece of play. None of them happy. Slower ball, smack to McGrath. He's dropped an easy one and he's taken a ripper. The game is over. McGrath, a second miracle catch for the year or for the summer. And Waqar Younis is the victim.
Absolutely stunning. And Waqar Younis couldn't believe himself because he had hit the ball extremely hard. It was traveling and Glenn McGrath from nowhere leaped and held on to a brilliant catch. Waqar Younis had belted this one. Full toss, really winding up. Gave his full, and look at that stretch. One-handed in the end. Great effort, great stretch. What a way to bring an end to the innings. Great anticipation. Brilliant to watch.
The rolling leg spinner from Ian Harvey dropped on Waqar Younis, found the middle of the bat. And Glenn McGrath, it's got to have hit his left hand first, and then he snatched it out of that with his right hand. The same thing happened against the Michael Vaughan catch in Adelaide. He chopped and changed hands, and Waqar Younis, the captain of Pakistan, so desperate to win this one, has gone down. Australia have won by 82 runs. Not a lot went right after the early spells. Waqar Younis won the toss. They bowled. The pitch had enough in it for Wakar and Wasim and Shoaib to cause real problems at the top of the order. The Australians were reeling. Top order wickets were gone. All the danger men bar Ponting. And then when he went, it was Andrew Simons.
Well, Pakistan never really came close, in all honesty. The standout performances came from Ian Harvey and Shane Warne's replacement Brad Hogg. They took 7 wickets between them as Australia ran out comfortable winners. The Aussies would go on to win the tournament, beating India in the final. We'll see you next time on World Cup Classics.
Sky Sports Cricket. Feel it all.